So we're going to continue from where we left off yesterday. So now we are still supposed to find the area of the circle. Leroy, tell me how to find the circumference of a circle. 2 pi r. Kaden, what's another way to find it? Pi d. And you want to find area of circle, 1d. Copy out the formula for the circumference 10 times, area 10 times. Okay? Ryan, tell me. Pi r square. Area of circle is pi r square. Okay, in this case, if you want to use pi r square, is it possible for us to use pi r square? Yeah. In this case, no. Do we have r? No, right? For part C, we do not have r. If we do have r, what must we do first, Jingjie? How do you find r? Kaylin? Diameter divided by 2. So our first step will of course be diameter divided by 2. Our first step, 70 divided by 2. I will have 35 cm, right? This will be a radius. Next, we can use our formula to find area of circle. So Jack, what's the formula? Okay, which is pi times r times r. But what's my pi in this case, Sky? Sorry? 22 over 7. Okay? Multiply by 35, multiply by 35. Can I reduce it, Yun Chong? Okay, after I reduce it, what do I get? Can we? No, what do I get? How do I reduce it? Reduce 7 become? 35 become 5. Okay, so I have 22 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 35. What do I get, Chen Hao? 3,850. Is his answer correct? Yes. How come his answer no units? Your say is correct. CM. CM square. Let's do the next question. Okay. Jingkai, tell me. What's the first step? Look from the question. You know, you flip your paper. The question is on the screen. Okay, so first of all, I need to find the radius, right? Because diameter divided by 2. And I get what, Jingkai? 21. Now, Jack, tell me what's the next step? Pi times r times r. Eldon, what's the next step? So 22 over 7. Multiply by 21. Colin Chi, what can I do next? What, 22 over 1? So I'm going to reduce my fraction, right? Correct. Reduce my 7 to become what? My 21 to become? So I get 1 and I get 3. Vikram, what's the answer? 1,386 cm square, right? 1386 cm square. Okay, now next part. For the next question, 2a. What should I use my pi as, Alexis? 3.14. So Alexis, tell me what's the first step? Pi times r times R. Yongqian, second step. 3.414 times 12 times 12. Adriana, third step. What do you say? What do you say? I can't hear you. Jinkie, can you hear her? You cannot hear her also. Imagine, I'm so far away. Then say something. I'm asking you what's the next thing. Say again. I can't hear you. Gabriel, can you hear her? Okay, 452.16. So what's the units, Adriana? Yes, cm square. Okay. If you all want to speak gently, you can speak gently to your future boyfriend or husbands like this. Please, I can't hear you, okay? Shut up! You want to raise your voice at your future girlfriend and let her slap you, that's your problem. Okay? Don't raise your voice at me. Okay. Aisha, next step. Pi times R times R. Caroline, next. 3.14 times 20 times 20. Lauren, what's the answer? 1,256. Is there any decimal place? 1,256 meter square, not cm square. Okay. Next. I know some of you have done it on the day itself because I'm doing everything so they can check your answer at the same time, right? Standardize the way you present. Okay? If you've never presented the way I do, improve on your presentation. It's also the benefit of those who missed the lesson due to SYF. Okay. Next step. Brandon, give me a first step. Take the diameter, divide by 2, which is what? You must tell me 84 divided by 2. Okay, and I get 42. Alright, so that's the first step. Amish, what's the second step? Pi r square. Good. Elliot, what's the next step? 3.14 times 42 times 42. Jack, what's the answer? 38.96, is it? So 5,538.96. Jack, any units? Meter square. Take note, it's meter square this time round. Okay. Okay, next question, Eldon. Take diameter, divide by 2. So 110 divide by 2, and I get 55. Okay, so what's the next step? Call it out. Pi r square. Danish. Did I ask you for that? Can we?
That would be 9,498.5.
9,498. 98.5. Okay, cm square. So 9498.5 cm square. Very good. Next question. Okay, you're supposed to find the area of each semicircle. So when it comes to semicircle we conclude that it's half a circle, right? Correct? So instead of pi r square, before we can use pi r square, we must use half multiplied by pi r square. So in terms of working, it will be something like this. Half multiplied by pi multiplied by r multiplied by r. Okay? Anyone has any problem so far? So this is for semicircle. So first step, Jing Kai, tell me. Okay, times 21 times 21, because you can see that 21 is the radius and it's not the diameter, right? Correct? Okay, so Dylan, what can I do next? You reduce which one? 7 to become? And? 21 become? 3. After reducing this, Damir, what can I do next? What answer? Cannot reduce further, is it? Can reduce further or not? Can reduce further, Damil? Cannot. Who agrees with Damil? So now, can reduce. If can reduce, tell me how to reduce. 2 becomes, and then 22 becomes 11. Understand or not? Previously, like what I said, okay, as long as it's diagonal, this and this can reduce, right? This and this can reduce, yes or no? Correct? Anyone has any problem so far? Okay, if you are not comfortable with reducing, no one is forcing you. If you are not comfortable with reducing, no one is forcing you. You just, because you can use a calculator, most probably this will be in paper 2 anyway. So you just key in half multiplied by 22 over 7 multiplied by 21 multiplied by 21. Don't force yourself to do something that you are not comfortable with. Do not force yourself to do something you are not comfortable with during exam. Okay? So whenever we are during exam, we try not to be special. Okay? Right? We don't try something new. Okay? Try something that's tried and tested. You have practiced before. You know it's going to work. We'll use that way. Okay? Don't take risks during examination. Understand? Okay, so in this case, I have 11 times 3, 33 times 21. Right or wrong? Because 11, you can see the first part here will be 1 already, right? This is 1. This is 11, right? So 11 times 3 will be 33. 33 times 21. What do I get, Lauren? 693. What's the units? Okay, meter square. 693 meter square. Next. No. Too long-winded. Okay, so for circles, you can see if you want to find semicircle, right, it's very straightforward. It's just half of the formula of the circle, right? Correct? It's unlike when we find a perimeter of semicircle. Correct? When you find perimeter of semicircle, can we just half the circumference? When we find the perimeter of semicircle, can we just half the circumference? Yes or no? Yes. Ryan? Don't know. Bring your worksheet, come. Stand here. Copy page 138, question 10 times, and redo it during recess. I'm going to ask you again, okay? When we find the circumference, perimeter of a semicircle or a quadrant, can I just use half the circumference or 1/4 of the circumference? No. Very sure? Yes. Jack, explain to the class why cannot. So what is the extra line? Is the extra line the arc or not the arc? The extra line is called what? For a semicircle. If I'm talking about a semicircle, what is the extra line called? Diameter, right? Correct or wrong? So whenever you are finding the perimeter of a semicircle, you must add the diameter, right? And if you are finding the quadrant, what must you add, Elliot? Hey, don't be a busybody, Amish. Or else you'll end up like Ryan. How many times? You must add the radius 2 times, right? Correct or wrong? I know what you're going to say, Colin G. Can I just add the diameter? Isn't that what you're going to say? Can I just don't add the 2 radiuses? I don't add the diameter. I know you're going to say that. I knew it. It's always Colin Chi asking this. Dinesh, you're going to ask me the same question, right? Yes. Now, don't ask. Okay? So please take note. Okay, so take note. Difference. There's the difference how we calculate area and perimeter for semicircle. Understand? Okay, be really careful about all this. This is where students usually lose marks during exam. Okay, let's look at this semicircle, and I'm supposed to find the area, right? So, Damiel, tell me, what's the first step? 16 divided by 2 to find what? The radius. So we know the radius. Okay, can we tell me what's the second step? Okay, because this is a semicircle, it will be half times pi times r times r. Okay? So now tell me what's the next step?
Half times 3.14 times 16.
Better don't dream, I tell you, or else you'll end up like Ryan. Ryan, tell me the answer. 100.48. So answer is 100.48 cm square. Okay, now we want to find the area of the quarter circle. So 46 cm, is it the diameter or radius, Kaden? Radius. Okay, Xuan Wei, tell me what's the first step? 1/4 times pi r square. Good. Isabel, tell me a second step. 3.14 times 46 times 46. Araki, tell me the answer. 1661.06. Okay. So remember, write your ANS 1661.06 with the unit cm square. Okay. Now we want to find the area of the quarter circle. But now, what is your pi, MRP? 22/7. MRP, tell me the first step. She say quarter times pi square. So is she correct or wrong, Xuan Wei? Huh? Okay, so she say 1/4 times pi square. So Ashley, what's next? Times what? 28 times 28, huh? Charlene, what's the answer? We're not going to reduce it, just tell me the answer. I believe you all know how to reduce it already. $616. So what's the units, Shirley? cm square. Okay, next. Okay, these are the questions that we did, but not all of you did the full set of questions, but I'm going to go through. Okay, all these are composite figures. Okay, everything that you see in this page are all composite figures. Okay, what does composite figures means is composed of different type of figures. Like in this case, it's composed of a big semicircle and a smaller semicircle. Okay, it's composed of a big semicircle and a smaller semicircle. That's why it's called a composite figure. Okay, right? Composite figures can also be a triangle with a semicircle or square with a semicircle. So there's a lot of combination. Okay, they are all composed of different shapes. Right, that's the meaning of composite figures. The figure is made of a small semicircle of diameter 21 cm. Diameter 21 cm. So you can see for yourself, this is the diameter for the small semicircle, right? And a large semicircle of radius 21. So this is the radius for the large. And of course the diameter is 42. Can you all see? Okay. You are supposed to find its perimeter and area. So we are going to find the perimeter first. Okay, perimeter, not hard. Just do the first part first. Let's find the small semicircle first. Okay. Right. To find the perimeter of the arc. Okay, this is called the arc, right? Of the small semicircle, right? What is the working? Dylan, tell me. Half multiplied by pi multiplied by d, right? Correct or wrong? Yes or no? Okay. Right, to stop yourself from getting confused whether this D is the small or the large semicircle, right? We can just write a small s here. Okay, we just write a small s besides the D. Okay, in case it looks very small to you, you can write a D like this and write a small s. Okay, right, so when we know that if we are using the diameter of the small semicircle, okay, this is how you should present it. Understand? Okay, so the first step, quite easily done. We can use half multiplied by pi, in this case 22/7, right, based on the question. Multiply by 21. Okay, so what do we have in this case? We have 1, 11, 1, 3. So it's 33. Correct? Okay. Anyone has any problem? So this is for the yellow color region. Okay, this is for the length of the yellow region. Clear so far? Now I want to find the arc for the larger semicircle, right? Correct? So let's find the arc for the larger semicircle, which I use this color. Let's use half times pi times d. Because this is large, right? I can put a L. Okay? L. And then I put half times 22 over 7 times diameter now is how much? 42, right? Okay, so we write 42. Huh? What do you mean by 2 times 22 over 7? If you want to do it the other way around, you must write it like this. Half times 22 over 7 times 21 times 2. Okay, Ken? You want to write it so that I know that this stands for the diameter. Ken? Yes? You also can. Okay, it's the same variation. Alright? So, you want to solve it very simple. 1, 11, right? 1, sorry. This is divided by 7 is 1. 42 divided by 7 is how much? 6, right? So it's 66. Okay? And we know that this is for the red color arc. So far so good? Okay, so the next step will be, of course, to find the perimeter. So, perimeter, we have 33 plus 66 plus 21. 120. So this will be the first part. Okay, later I'll write the ANS. Don't need to write ANS, ANS, A, then you write, because it's not part A and part B for this question. So you write ANS, then you write perimeter. Okay, don't write part A, because no one knows what is part A. Okay, or no one knows what is part B. Understand or not? Call it out. What did I say? Tell the whole class. Can't hear you, Jack. Don't be a busybody. Okay? Right. Stand up and tell the class I can't hear you. Damir also cannot hear, he said. Loudly, please. So what is it that don't confuse people part A, part B? So I must write part A and part B, right? So that I don't confuse, is it? I must write part A, part B so that people won't get confused, right? Call it out. Is that what I said? Yes or no? Make up your mind. You know Jack is not your friend, right? He's trying to sabo you, right? You trust Jack? Yeah, better trust Jack. He's like laughing now. She's trying to get you to copy it 10 times. Calling out, not paying attention, right? You see, he raised signal to me already. Jack. Like this. Told you. How? Pay attention or not? Yes or no? Calling out. Fantastic. Integrity, copy out 5 times. The whole question and do it during recess. Do you understand or not? Your good friend is Ryan, but he's doing 10 times. Yeah, I'm giving discount based on integrity. Yeah, integrity is worth a lot. Yeah, but not worth until 10 times I give you full discount. No, only 50% discount, okay? Right? Voucher, you want to talk to me about voucher? Okay, so this is the 21, right? Yes? No. Okay, so Isabel is asking me, right? Parameter, do I need to include this dotted one? You are not supposed, because the meaning of parameter means outline of the whole figure. That's why I'm only following the outline. Okay, so you can see I'm only following the outline. Understand or not? No, the small one does not include the dot. Because the formula for a small one is only half the circumference, right? Correct or wrong? Anyone has any problem so far? Are you all agreeable with this working? Okay. So I'm going to move on to find the area. Okay. Now area will be, the formula will be pi r squared, right? So the first step will be pi r squared. Pi times r. But first of all, you must determine, you must make it clear to the marker. Are you finding the r for the large semicircle or the small semicircle? So you just put a small s below your r, okay? Okay, so that I know that it's the small semicircle. Okay, times. But since this is, since this is a semicircle, is my formula correct, Kaylin? So what should I do? So I need to include a half multiplied by this, right? Yes or no? Okay. Let's let me move this up. Yes, what? You must tell them A is whether is it a small or the large one. If you want to label A and B. Can, if you want to label it. Yes, Wendy? You can write a small semicircle, then you arrow your working. That's fine with me as well. Okay, but I'm trying to like help you save whatever time you can during exam without writing too many words. Okay? We want to save time by not writing too many words, yet we want to be clear to the marker who's marking your paper, okay? We cannot say, I want to eliminate so I don't write any words at all. Right? Now, so now I'm using all these small letters to, it will be clear to a marker, they will know. Okay, they are experienced markers, they know what all these symbols mean. Okay? Right? Okay. Now let's continue. So this is half, the pi in this case is what, Jing Kai? 22 over 7. But what's the radius of the small semicircle, Leroy? $10.5. You know how you get 10.5, right? Because diameter is 21. You'll be 20, divided by 2. So 10.5 times 10.5. Okay. So, Yongqian, what's the answer? $173.25. Is this an exact answer, Yongqian? Is this exact? Or you did some rounding off? Do you do any rounding off? Is this exact? No rounding off, right? It's exact, right? Okay. So we have this is the area for the small semicircle, right? Okay, let's find the large semicircle. Sorry, our space is a bit tight. So I just draw some line to make it clearer. Okay, the big one will be, the larger one will be half times pi times r. We will put a L there so that it's easy for people to see. So half multiplied by 22 over 7. So what's the radius for the large semicircle, Gabriel? Need to calculate. Oh, fantastic. Copy it 10 times. He's dreaming. He's dreaming. Trust me. Caroline, tell me. 21. Okay. Gabriel, do you deserve it? Do you deserve it, Gabriel? You see? He deserves it. Huh? Discount? Damil said he want to write out 5 times for you. Yeah. He say he's a good teammate. He will suffer together with you. Damil, tell me the answer. Is Damil correct or wrong?
Yeah.
He's correct. Okay, is this the final answer, 693? No. Okay, Xuan Wei, what's the final answer? How to calculate?
693 plus 173.25.
So 173.25 plus 693 equals to how much, Xuan Wei?
66.
Huh?
886.
88. Okay, so remember, write our answer. What I meant was answer. You must write perimeter. Okay, perimeter just now we conclude that it's equals to 120 cm. Then area is how much? 25 cm square. Okay. Anyone has any problem so far?
Must it like equal to the perimeter area?
Area.
Yeah, but
Area equals to yeah. Yeah. Anyone has any problem?
maybe don't write the small s and like this bracket at the end of the answer, right?
Oh, up to you. But basically the presentation must look at like this. Any problems? There's no problem. I'm going to move on to the next question. Okay, we're going a bit slow for this topic though, but we'll try to catch up. Okay, next question. Okay, the figure is made out of a triangle and 2 quarter circles. One of the quarter circles are big and one of them is big, the other one is small. Okay. Find its perimeter and area. So very important, you need to be very clear. Don't miss out on any parts. So let's look at the small quarter circle first. Okay, which is the one in yellow. So what's the formula to find the arc in yellow color? Yun Chong. Say 1/4 multiplied by pi multiplied by. You want to use radius or you want to use diameter? Okay, diameter. It's fine. I'm okay with either one. So 1/4 times pi is 3.14. Diameter, Yun Chong, what is it? Who doesn't know? I also know. What is it? Just tell me 12. Okay. Anyone has any problem so far? So Yun Chong, what's the answer for this? Wait until tired already. It's more tiring than my NAFA run yesterday. Hey, you blind?
Yes, I say hi to you.
Wow. It must be a very torturous run for Wendy that he's like cannot see who's around him anymore. Yeah. Oh, you only can see Chen Hao. You only have Chen Hao in your eyes. Oh no. Oh my god. Chen Hao, beware. Yeah. Sorry? 9.42. Yeah, even I know it sounds a little bit impossible. So do you think that this answer is correct or wrong? Correct. Then who's the one who, oh? Ryan, what's wrong with his answer? What are you talking about? Correct one, 9.42. You went strolling around the school again before my lesson? You sure? Because previously you were strolling around the school during Mr. Teo's lesson. Do you go strolling around the school again? You sure? Then how come you are panting? Really ah? Really ah? You love my lesson so much until you want to rush here? You didn't just shake your head! I asked you whether you love my lesson or not, you say? Huh? Who's the best teacher? The amount of homework depends on your answer now. Ernest. That's right. At the end of the year, you will always say Mr. Xia is the best teacher. Mr. Teo, really ah? You know what is lying through your teeth? That's what you're doing. No wonder you're rushing, because you're rushing for lunch. You're not rushing for my lesson, you're rushing to go for lunch. No wonder you ran up. I thought you were like, wow, Ernest are running to come and attend my lesson. Must be slow until know that the bell is going to ring, then come out, right? Ask the dentist ah. Okay, later I go and ask. I know, later I go and ask. Huh?
But the teachers always
Okay, so the first part is this. Hey, let me finish this question, okay? Before we wrap it up. I don't want to delay your lunch by too much. Okay? Next. I forgot to write. This is for the small one, okay? You want to label it A, B, C? I'm okay with that as well, okay? As long as the presentation is clear. You just cannot have like two sets of working, both is pi d, pi d. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Right? So the next part. Gabriel, very busy, right? Gabriel, very busy, right? Gabriel, very busy, right? Gabriel, very busy, right? You're very busy, what? Still very busy, right, Gabriel? Do you want to pull in your chair? Okay, so we need to find the arc for the larger quadrant now. Okay, so again, 1/4 multiplied by pi multiplied by the diameter for the large. So it's 1/4 multiplied by 3.14 times, in this case, what is the diameter, Kaden? Nine. Kaden, you know, in case you are wondering, they are not cheering because you got it right, you know. Huh? You know, right? You know why they are cheering? Because you got it wrong. They are cheering that you need to copy out 10 times. Kaden, what's the correct answer? Hey, don't joke, this one is the easiest of the easiest. No simpler question than this already. Hey, don't joke, the class already. Diameter of the larger quadrant, what do you mean you don't know? This is, I honestly swear to you, this is not a tough question. I'm not like trying to make things difficult for you. You need to really tell me. No. Because if he cannot answer, I'm going to keep him the whole recess. No, the whole lunch break. No, if Kaden cannot answer, I need to keep him back for the whole lunch break already. Because this is really simple. And you're telling me you cannot tell me. You're not even trying, you know. Okay, Kaden, your friends ask you, do you even know the question? Fill in the blank, Ken. Look at where I stopped and fill in the blank. $18, right? Hey, stop it. Are you ready to finish this question? Okay, Damian, tell me what's the answer for this. Sorry? 14.13. So this is for the red color arc. Now, we still need to add this part, which is very common that a lot of students miss out. Okay, this is how much? 3, right? Do you all know how I get this as 3 cm? Yes or no? Okay, the radius for the large quadrant minus the radius for the small quadrant is 3 cm. So now we can find the perimeter. Okay, which is actually 9.42 plus 14.13 plus 3, 9 plus 12. What do I get in the end? Dylan, so smart, right? Yeah. Tell me the answer then. Equals to the answer. Dylan Poe equals to the answer. Next time, I challenge you the whole paper too. When they say answer blank, you say equals to the answer. All of them you write answer equals to answer. Okay, I challenge you, do that. Shut up. 47.55. Okay, but this is not the final answer, yes or no? What do you mean, huh? Hello, do you read the question or not? Okay. So you can write out is 47.6 1 decimal place. Okay.